Is your mother or grandmother's greatest desire to visit Haridwar and wash off all the sins? Or is it your greatest desire to visit Missouri and have a bit of sexy time with that someone special? Today is Uttarakhand Day. It had been too long I had posted something, and I thought why not interest you in some lesser known secrets of one of the most beautiful states of India, Uttarakhand. Geographically, it's a small part on top of our map touching China and Nepal. Until 2000, it was a part of Uttar Pradesh. Then it became a separate state called Uttaranchal, and now it's known as Uttarakhand. Every region has something wacky going on that catches attention of someone like me. I came across an article about Roopkund. I'll get back to it in a while. Before that, Uttarakhand is known as Devbhoomi, super religious, super divine. It has given birth to our sacred rivers Ganga and Yamuna. You might have known Uttarakhand to be famous for dams, reserves, Chipko movement, temples, tigers, Brahma Kamal, or for the fact that Rishikesh is the yoga capital of the world. But apart from that, there are few lesser known mysteries from this region to you. Okay, let's get started. Aham Sanskriti Katyanta. Okay, yes, of course, I studied Sanskrit in school along with Hindi, and yes, of course, I forgot both. Uttarakhand is the only state in India to have those two as their official language. I can only imagine people talking in Sanskrit. Aham Nityate Sama. Champavat man-eating tiger. It's a story from 1907. A tigress made it to the Guinness Book of Records for killing highest number of people. Wow, you go girl. So this man, Jim Corbett, who established a national park for saving tigers, shot this one dead. This might sound like a plot of a fairy tale, but here it is. Three British mountaineers lost their way from a trek and ended up here at the Valley of Flowers. It's known as Pushpavati Valley, a floral paradise. Being on such high altitudes, it has around 500 different species of flowers and shrubs. It is now a World Heritage Site. Talking of beautiful and frequently visited places, Uttarakhand is also a home to few abandoned regions. Lambi Dahar Mines. It is located on the outskirts of Missouri. About 50,000 miners died a horrible death here because of wrongful mining practices in 1990s. It has been shut down for mining. The locals have witnessed a great deal of energy from this region. It's also believed that if you visit this place solo, you can hear the cries of dead miners. Another interesting place is a bungalow at Abbotmont. This doctor named Morris has performed some crazy experiments with the locals in 1920s, and now the patient spirits haven't left the rooms of the mansion. It's open for tourists, but the government prohibits people to enter this region after the sunset. Radioactivity and errors. In 1965, United States CIA and India's Intelligence Bureau put a nuclear power sensing device on top of Nanda Devi to check upon China's military because China was always up to some mischief. So this device that contained plutonium capsules that last for more than 100 years got lost. They say that it might still be there, buried in the snow. So the rumor has it that the peak is radioactive. Roopkund Lake. It's known as Mystery Lake or the Skeleton Lake. Whenever the snow melts, you can see around hundreds of skeletons lying in the lake. The skeletons of these bodies are dated to around 850 AD, and it was discovered in 1942. The article that I said attracted me mentioned that these skeletons were supposed to be of the General Zorawar Singh's army who were going home to Kashmir after the Battle of Tibet, and they performed a suicide ritual near the lake. Or it might have been an epidemic that they carried from there. But later, after reading few more articles, I found out that all of them were hit by a ball-sized object on their head. So it could have been a bad weather or hailstones. Boring. Remember the Kedarnath incident that happened in 2013? It took away more than 5,000 lives. Locals have a theory for the cause. Dara Devi, goddess who resides on a small island on Alaknanda River, was shifted to a different place to make way for a hydel project, 330 megawatt plant. It was just a few hours after the idol was shifted that the cloud burst in Kedarnath and swept away the entire place. Temple, however, survived. The clips of these flash floods was so chilling to look at. Talking of which, if you haven't watched the movie Kedarnath yet, you must. I totally recommend. For now, this is a wrap. I'll come back with newer topics. Stay safe and bye until the next time.